Hey, what's up, guys? And I want to do a real quick Gamblers Alert video as I make my way to work this morning, man. My opinion, guys, Christmas has come early, man. If you're a gambler, tonight should be your night, man. James Vick and Justin Gaethje, man. As I'm doing this video, my casino, which is 5 dimes, and I get these odds from bestfightodds.com. Alright, I think they're the only ones that I see with these lines, with these props, so that's why I'm naming the casino. They are giving better than even money on James Vick to win inside the distance at a plus 110 for James Vick to win inside the distance. Alright, that's a great deal in my opinion. Alright, second, they are giving a plus 255 on James Vick to win by knockout. Alright, now James Vick is 6'3" with a 76-inch reach. If I remember correctly, his Wikipedia says that he started boxing in 2005. That's when he took up boxing. Alright, he is fighting Justin Gaethje, who was an undefeated fighter coming to the UFC. His last 3 fights, he is 1-2. Even though he won his first fight with Michael Johnson, he nearly got stopped, and he was in a war in that fight, and with Eddie Alvarez and with Dustin Poirier. So Justin Gaethje has been in 3 consecutive wars, but he has taken significant damage, and in his last 2 fights, he has been stopped by knockout inside the distance. His last 2 fights. Okay. He made Eddie Alvarez look like the best body punch in the history of the sport. You know, he made Dustin Poirier look like all-world Golden Gloves champion or some shit. You know, Justin Gaethje's boxing defense, or defense in general, is atrocious, man. You know, I went back and I looked at the video I did after the Dustin Poirier fight. You know, he was just a guy coming forward with no defense, didn't care how much he was getting hit, you know, just trying to land absorbing shots, man. It caught up to him, he got knocked out. You know, he has been on the record saying that he is not used to fighting 6'3" guys. You know, he's been training with welterweights and middleweights to prepare for this fight. I think he called Neil Magny's name. You know, these guys should have been giving him the work, man. Probably beating him up in training, man. You know, he is going against a guy who was, what, 4 inches taller, who has 6 inches of reach on him, if I remember correctly. A guy who can box. You know, a guy who's been boxing for 13 years. A guy who can fight off the back foot, can move around. You know, it should be difficult for Justin Gaethje to even land on James Vick, man. You know, James Vick, you know, only really has to look out for leg kicks, man. And Gaethje went on the record saying that that's what he was going to try to do. Go for leg kicks, man. You know, back him up and land leg kicks, man. You know, Justin Gaethje's IQ, man, fight IQ, you know, it's not that high in my opinion, man. It's not. You know, he said in an interview saying that you know, he's talking about you know, I don't process anything. I don't process anything. I just go off my reaction in the fight. You know, that's what the guy said, man. You know, I think his only chance at beating James Vick is with leg kicks. Either he lands one, you know, hellacious leg kick to where James Vick cannot stand up anymore, you know, accumulation of leg kicks, or he somehow, some way lands a tremendous overhand right that James Vick does not see coming, man. That's the only way I see him winning this fight. I don't see him outpointing this guy. I see it being difficult for him to hit this guy, man. And either way, this fight should not go to distance, man, which is heavily favored. Almost, hell, somewhere between minus 400, minus 500 for that fight to not go to distance, man. But this fight should not go to distance, man, and I expect James Vick to stop Justin Gaethje, man. Most likely by knockout. He has been calling for the knockout. A guy with long time boxing experience against a guy, who is terrible at boxing, man. Terrible defense, man. He's had power to hit guys, knock out guys, and he can leg kick guys and all that, but he's just Justin Gaethje is a long time wrestler, man, who was kind of in love with the punch, in love with the thought of knocking guys out, man. This is the UFC has booked James Vick to win and win in tremendous fashion. To build him up, to make his name, to go up in the rankings. James Vick has opened his mouth. UFC is giving him an opportunity, man. And I think he's the hungrier guy, the fresher guy. I think Justin Gaethje, if he has not plateaued, which he definitely has, he will not be a UFC champion. Justin Gaethje most likely is on decline, guys. Knocked out his last 2 fights, and if he gets knocked out or stopped again tonight or loses, in a definitive fashion, a guy definitely on decline, man. So, this has tremendous money making potential, and opportunity written all over it, man. A plus 110 and a plus 255. You wager 100 on plus 110, you profit $110, get your $100 back that you wagered. Wager 100 on a plus 255, you profit $255, and then get your $100 back that you wagered, man. As I'm doing this video, man, I think, man, those are golden odds, man, on a guy who's on a decline, who has been stopped in his last 2 fights, man, with terrible boxing defense, going against a boxer, man, and a much bigger guy. So, I think that's it, guys. Hell, I'm so confident, man. Hell, if James Vick does not win this fight, man, hell, but let me say, if he don't get a stoppage in this fight, hell, I'll come on do a shithead challenge, man. I'll come on with the shithead in the post fight, man. That's how confident I am, man. He not only should he win, hell, he's barely it's almost an even money fight, man, with the odds. That's why we're getting such great value on the props, but which I think he should be, hell, almost a 3 or 4 to 1 favorite, man. So, with all these advantages and Justin Gaethje on decline, man, but people are putting money on Gaethje for some reason, man. Improving the odds on Vick. So, and by the way, Vick is a gambler. He is advertising gambling sites through his Twitter. He's talking about making picks. He's talking about loading up on himself as the odds improve, man. So, we are, putting the money on a gambler, man, a guy who has even more interest and more desire to win, other than career, hell, to improve his bank account and shit. So, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think, man, and enjoy the fight tonight, and I'll check in with y'all soon, man. Thanks for watching.